Listen, let me tell y'all something. You know I'm gonna keep it 100. And right now, we looking ahead at what's gonna happen to them. Chicago Bears in 2026. Now, I done seen a lot of teams come and go. Seen even rise and fall like tides in the ocean. But what's cooking in the Windy City? That's a pot that's been boiling since they drafted that young stallion Caleb Williams and brought in my man Johnson to run the show. Now let's keep it a buck. 2024? Man, that was not it. The Bears had more talent than they knew what to do with. But coaching, schemes, and execution was all over the place like somebody trying to run a flea market out her own booth. Ryan Poles, still hanging on by the thread of hope, made moves, big ones. But 2026? Whew! Cap space gon' tighten up like grandma's Sunday dress, and decisions will be made. Let's talk about 5 players that might be packing up their lockers, unless they ball out. Now, this one right here, this hurt a little bit. Tremaine Edmonds, still just 27. But feel like we've been talking about him since I had my hand in the dirt. See, when he left Buffalo and came to Chicago on that fat 4-year, $72 deal, folks thought. 8. The Bears just bought themselves a new Urlacher. But let me tell you, this man has been solid but not spectacular. And when you get paid like one of the top dogs at your position, we expect you to bark, bite, and shut down whole offenses. He hasn't done that. Coach Eberflus might have had big plans, but he out of there. Dennis Allen brings a different mindset. And don't forget, they already locked up TJ Edwards, who looking like he might be the man now. Reasons to keep. Still young with elite tools. Continuity with Edwards for year 2 under Allen. Potential to finally hit that next gear. Reasons to cut. $18 a year ain't like for. Solid. New staff might want their own pieces. Scheme fit might be shaky. Folks saying he might move to Will. That ain't his natural flow. Cap savings. Post-June 1st cut. $15 million savings. $2.40 AM dead. That's clean money, baby. This could be Edmonds' farewell tour if he don't look like Demario Davis too. Now, you'll know I got a soft spot for tight ends. We, the unsung heroes, the ones doing dirty work and still making big-time catches. But listen, Cole Met, he in a tricky spot. Bears brought in Colston Loveland. And if he's half the guy Sam Laporta was for Ben Johnson in Detroit, come out to scoot over. Now, don't get me wrong. They not the same type. Loveland got that flexi game, while Met is more in line. But man, $11.60 in for a tattoo. That's like paying VIP prices for a seat in the back row. Reasons to keep. Solid blocker and red zone target. Could thrive in 12 personnel. Still young, 26, and has chemistry with the QB. Reasons to cut. Loveland could be the future. If his targets and yards drop, he ain't worth $11 in. Paying that much for a secondary to ain't good business. Cap savings. Pre-June 1st, 8.40 M saved. $3.20 M dead. Post-June 1st, $10 M saved. $1.60 M dead. K-Met better show out, or the cut gonna come with a pink slip. Y'all know Swift got that juice. Quick as a hiccup. But he also run like he trying to find the exit before the play, even develop. Vision been his kryptonite since college. And if you can't see, you can't go. After Detroit gave him the boot, yet Sergey let him walk. Good receiver out the backfield. Behind a better line, he might thrive again. Reasons to cut. Ben Johnson already passed on him once. Not the patient, north-south runner Johnson usually won. Cap implications. Details not disclosed yet, but guaranteed money likely ends in 2025. Expect clean cut if he doesn't go off. This ain't personal. It's business. And the RB market don't have no room for maybes. Don't sleep on this one. Nate Davis been hurt, inconsistent, and overpaid. When you ain't healthy and can't dominate in the trenches, that's a double whammy. He signed on with expectations to anchor the line. But if these rookies develop, and they find value elsewhere, Davis might be the odd man out. Reasons to keep. Veteran presence. Still a mauler when healthy. Reasons to cut. Durability. Cap hit versus production. Younger, cheaper talent available. Cap ramifications. Cut savings TBD, but likely in the $5 7 LMs. And no love in the trenches unless you moving bodies. And right now, Davis moving himself to the hot seat. DeMarcus been serviceable, but this team got young dogs coming up. Gervin Dexter, Zach Pickens, and possibly another draft pick or free agent about to shake things up. Walker came in to stabilize the line, but if he ain't making impact plays, sacks, TFLs, pressures, then why keep paying premium veteran cash? Reasons to keep. Leadership, scheme familiarity, reasons to cut. Cap hit too high for rotational player. Limited upside. Cap outlook. Cut in 2026 saves a solid amount with minimal dead money. Bears want big-time playmakers, not just space fillers. This ain't just about numbers. It's about identity. The Bears are trying to find theirs again. Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, that whole new offensive look. It's all about building a winner. Cap space gon' tighten up like grandma's Sunday dress, and decisions will be made. Let's talk about 5 players that might be packing up their lockers, unless they ball out. Now, this one right here, this hurt a little bit. Tremaine Edmonds, still just 27. But feel like we've been talking about him since I had my hand in the dirt. See, when he left Buffalo and came to Chicago on that fat 4-year, $72 deal, folks thought. 8. The Bears just bought themselves a new Urlacher. But let me tell you, this man has been solid but not spectacular. And when you get paid like one of the top dogs at your position, we expect you to bark, bite, and shut down whole offenses. He hasn't done that. Coach Eberflus might have had big plans, but he out of there. Dennis Allen brings a different mindset. And don't forget, they already locked up TJ Edwards, who looking like he might be the man now. Reasons to keep. Still young with elite tools. And winners gotta make tough decisions. Dundonna and 130% and T390. Cole Kmet could be squeezed out by a rookie. DeAndre Swift better find patience in lanes. Nate Davis gotta stay healthy and dominate. And DeMarcus Walker, man, he better remind folks why he got that contract in the first place. If they don't cry when the Bears start trimming that fat. Because once 2026 rolls around, the cap axe is coming. And it don't miss. You heard it from Unsee. Let's see who's still around next summer.